What's up, guys? Nick and I here, just giving you guys the deets on the New Year's Challenge stuff. I'm gonna let Nick talk about the WODs for you. Then I'll explain a little bit more about kind of what's in my head about the completion division. And then hopefully you guys can, if you haven't yet, let us know what your team name is gonna be, who you're gonna be on a team with, and what division you want to compete on. Post in the comments below.
Yeah.
Nick?
And we're hoping to have all those by the first of the year. That gives us like 5 days to write the schedule for all the heats and whatnot. So we'd like those by, like I said, the first of the year. But anyway, so we usually would like to throw a 1 rep max kind of after a WOD so we can get you a little sweaty first. But timing wise, this works for us if we put it at the beginning of the day. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you guys 6 minutes to establish a 1 rep max clean and jerk. All the men will go and then all the women will go, and you guys will actually get 2 separate scores of that. So your male score will be a separate score, so you compared to all the other males on the other teams, and then your female will be scored against all the females on all the other teams. So you'll get 2 separate scores there. It's not a total weight or anything like that. It's a male score and then a female score. And then from there, we have a fight gone bad style workout. Mike said that you guys did that in your first New Year's challenge or something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't called the New Year's Challenge back then, but some of you guys that have been with us the longest will remember that we did a throwdown in the room when it was much smaller, and we did a fight gone bad style WOD. So I kind of wanted to do that again just for kind of nostalgia purposes, if you can call it that. So
yeah. And for those of you who don't have nostalgia with it, this is still going to be a heck of a workout. So what we're going to do is 5 rounds. We're going to give you guys a minute to accumulate max calories on the assault bike. You guys can exchange between the male and female as much as you want on the assault bike. Does not matter to us. You got a minute. You only get 1 assault bike between the 2 of you. Right when that minute ends, you go into your 2nd minute, and that's going to be accumulating toe to bar reps. And then you get 1 more minute of handstand push-ups. Then you'll get a minute rest. So 3 straight minutes of work, changing each minute what we're doing, and then you get a full minute rest afterwards, and we'll go through that 5 times. And what we'll do is we'll score all of it cumulative. So if you get 20 cal, 20 toe to bar, and 20 handstand push-ups, you got 60 reps that round, and if you get that all 5 rounds, you got 300 reps. So it's just going to be 1 score of all your reps. I forgot to mention for the scaling, clearly no scaling here on the clean and jerk. We'll accept any clean and any jerk, CrossFit standards, so you can press it out. Doesn't really matter to us, but you just got to clean it and then get it overhead in 2 separate movements. Here, assault bike, there shouldn't be any scaling there for the scaled or the RX. The scaled division for the toe to bar is going to do knees above hips or knees above 90 degrees. So we're still going to require that the heel passes back behind the plane of the bar that you're hanging from, and then that your knee comes above your hip. I don't even know if they can see that on camera. Yeah, I'm not super worried about it. Can you see my legs?
no, I can't.
Not at all. So I probably just looked like an idiot the whole time. I think they get it.
But I can lower it down a little bit.
Can you?
Now that we're focused on WOD 2. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be knees above hips, so your heels will still have to pass the plane of the bar that you're on. Knees are going to come above hips, back down, same with the toe to bar, except for your toes got to touch the bar at the same time. Handstand push-ups will allow kipping, strict, doesn't really matter. The scaled, we'll be doing hand release push-ups, so laying flat on the ground, laying down, hands come off, pressing up. And then rest, I think the scaled division can do the exact same thing as the RX there. Can you see this one?
Yeah.
Cool. The next one, this one's going to be a little bit nasty. 50, 40, 30 chest to bar. That's going to be share the load, accumulate those reps between you and your partner, and in between each set. So here, and then following the 30s, you guys are going to do 15 synchro wall balls. 20 pounds for the males, 14 for the women, and then 14 and 10 for the scaled division. And then the scaled division is going to be doing jumping pull-ups there. We're going to use the open standard, so we'll set you up on a box or whatever, but you have to come all the way down to full extension, and you have to be, when you're standing on your box, 6 inches from the bar at least. So that should be pretty easy to set up with all the different heights of bars and whatnot. We'll be able to figure that out. Let's see, the synchro wall ball is going to be synchro down in the bottom of the squat, and that's it. If it would be really hard because you guys are throwing to a 9 and 10 foot target for them to hit quite at the exact same time. But what this is going to require you to do is get some timing down at the bottom of your squat. It's going to teach you guys, like, you're going to have to learn to get comfortable down at the bottom of the squat. You're not going to be able to hit 90 and just fire back up, especially for the females, because it takes men about like 0.2 seconds longer per wall ball on average. So you're going to have to do a little bit of a pause at the bottom of each wall ball, which will make that pretty nasty. Last and final thing, we got the final WOD number 4. Depending on how many teams we have signed up, it's either going to be like the top 3, 4, or 5. Top 3 to 5 teams will participate in this. It's going to be worth a higher value than these are. That way, like if the first place team is 10 points ahead or however we do the scoring, that the second or third place team still have a chance to jump up. So this is going to be weighted a little bit differently. We got 21, 15, 9, 15, 21 of calorie row, share the load anyway, anyhow. Thrusters, share the load anyway, anyhow. The thruster, didn't write that down, it's gonna be 135, 95, and then do we decide 95, 65 for scale?
Yeah.
135, 95 for the RX, and then 95, 65 for scaled. Once again, that is share the load anyway, anyhow. You can do 11 and 10, you can do whatever you want. But then synchro bar facing burpees. So you're clearly both going to be doing them. The synchro bar facing burpees are going to look for chest on the ground at the same time. That's pretty much it. So if you get to the other side of the bar first and you lay down, totally fine. You just got to wait there until your partner's there too. Yeah, I think that's it for the kind of description of the workouts. And I guess I can grab that and get you. Are you good?
I think we're good.
Good.
Yeah, we're good.
Perfect. Then you can explain the completion division for kind of what it would look like.
So yeah, so completion division. I thought about adding, just so for those of you that might have some sort of limitations, say in your shoulders or your knees or your hips, whatever it may be, so you guys still have a chance to compete and come out and have some fun and participate with everybody else. Nick and I would make some special changes to the workouts for you guys to accommodate your limitations. So, I mean, if it were WOD 3, if you can't hang from the bar for any reason, we might just modify that to a different movement so that you guys can still get a workout in. So that doesn't mean that everybody that's in that division will be doing the same movement. Just know that if you sign up for that division, that another team might be doing something a little bit different than you, but Nick and I are going to try our best to make sure that whatever modification that is, that it takes about the same amount of time per rep. And because I still want to go ahead and let you guys have a top 3 to 5 teams, however many signs up, and prizes probably won't be as big in that division, but we'll still be giving away something for the top 3 teams. So yeah, that way we can get as many people to participate as we can. I think that's about it. So just see Nick or myself definitely before you sign up, or if you're considering signing up, so that we can go ahead and decide what substitutions you guys are going to be doing in that WOD. So that's all I got.
Yeah. Otherwise, comment down below. Start getting your teams in. Let us know what division and everything, and we'll start building that schedule for you guys. It's going to be fun. Boop.